This your boy Mr. Extra. Just got home from work and decided to do a video on my Mustang Super Touring Deluxe extended reach seat and my BadBoyz Cyclez Python seat extended reach that is currently on my bike. I originally had this seat first on my bike when I first got the bike. I think I ordered it maybe 6 months after having the bike because I wanted something a little bit comfortable. And the quality of this seat is really good, but I don't think it's a fit for me. This seat's good to about an hour and 30 minutes for me. That's max. I might be able to get 2 hours on a good day, but I wanted a seat that was a little bit better, and I thought this was better, you know, looking at the reviews and everything. But this seat's good for about an hour and 30 minutes to me. You know, somebody else might be different, but I don't know. I'm more of a bowl shape seat instead of this seat is kind of flat all the way across, so it don't give me relief on my tailbone like it should. But it's a good quality made seat. I can't say nothing bad about it other than it just ain't comfortable for me or my wife. She didn't like it. She had the same issue I had with the tailbone issue. And one thing about it, this backrest, when she rides, if it's not bolted all the way down on the bottom on that set screw, this backrest tends to fall down. But I got the backrest kind of tight with the set screw in it kind of tight on the bottom, so it won't move in now. But that was one of the issues when I first got it. And it's a good quality seat, good built and good construction, hard bottom. Very good construction on the seat. It's a good looking seat. I just wish it was more comfortable for me, so I didn't have to go out and buy 2 sets of seats, because you know it's kind of expensive. So this seat just ain't made for me. I mean, it's when you first get on it, it's comfortable to about an hour and 30 minutes of riding, and then my tailbone will start acting up and I had to get off the seat. And my first road trip with this seat was down into Port St. Joe, Florida, from here at my house up in Covington. So that was about 366 miles or something like that, or 370 or something like that. And it was a 95-degree day, and it started off, I was fine. I was fine until I got to around Eufaula. That's when my tailbone was killing me, like excruciating pain. So that's before I found out you could take ibuprofen before a trip, should stop a little inflammation. And another thing I had about the seat was that my leg, the right side of my leg was going numb for sitting on the seat. And I got off in Eufaula, took a break, got back on it, drove down to Dothan, stopped by Dothan Harley-Davidson that day, got off the bike, rested in there for about 45 minutes. And I dreaded the trip of going the rest of the way because I was hurting so bad. So, and by the time I got down to Port St. Joe, Florida, I had to take something for my back, something for my tailbone, because it was just hurting. I mean, I was hurting when I got there. Like, it was my first long ride at that time, but I did a whole bunch of riding before, but that was like my longest trip when I first got out there. But so that's when I figured out this seat ain't for me. So it took me about 2 or 3 days to recover from that, but I was still sore. On the way back, the same issue, tailbone, and I kept the seat until about November of 2023, I ordered the BadBoyz Cyclez Python seat in the end of October, and it came in a day before my birthday, which was November 9th. So I got the seat in, and I mean, immediately I noticed the difference in the seat. And I was like, oh, okay. So I think November the 9th, I think it rained. I think it rained for like 2 or 3 days, but I finally got on the seat, and put this seat down. I'll show you my BadBoyz Cyclez seat. So I got on the seat, got the BadBoyz Cyclez Python extended reach with the matching tour pack to match, and the matching backrest. The seat and the backrest came in at the same time, but the tour pack came in like 2 months later, I think, because they're a small company. So it's a beautiful seat, beautiful seat. I mean, it's nice. I love it. And I have did I did what the Peace Army run on this seat. I did some around the town, like 2 or 3 hours riding. Me and my wife, we rode to the Peace Army run on this Python seat, which she 100% agreed that this seat was very comfortable. And I we were supposed to go to Key West, Florida, like I've been telling y'all in some of the previous videos. We went to Key West, Florida. Well, we didn't make it to Key West because of Hurricane Debbie. Put a damper on it. So hopefully we'll get that ride going soon. So I did that weekend. We went down that Friday. We left about 4:30 in the morning. Headed down, got down to Miami about 6 that afternoon. And this seat right here, BadBoyz Cyclez seat, for a long distance ride, this seat was pretty comfortable. You know, you know you're gonna get sore every 2 hours or from tank to tank. So about every 2 hours we stopped, took a little 15-minute, 20-minute break, and I mean, the seat was jammed up. I mean, I enjoyed it. Very comfortable ride. It's kind of sort of made, I think it got a mild density foam, and I think gels in the front and back. Kind of sort of look like the Harley stock seat, kind of on the hammock kind of look, but it's a very comfortable seat. And so we did, I think I did 668 miles down to Miami. It might have been a little bit further because I had to meet them in McDonald's, so it might have been about 670, I think, for that first day. But it's a damn good, comfortable seat. I mean, I enjoy it. I mean, it just take a little time for them to come in if they're not already in production with the Python seats. So if you order them from BadBoyz Cyclez, it's gonna take a minute. It probably take about 6 to 12 weeks for them to make the seat, but it was well worth the wait. And it looks good. It got the perforated vinyl leather on it. So I like the puffy diamonds. I mean, they just give it that custom look for me. And that's a pretty good darn seat. I mean, I done went to Slidell, Louisiana. I done been down to Slidell, Louisiana was my first long distance trip on it, which was almost about 500 miles from the house. We rode that down, me and my wife, 2 up, no complaints. Seat was comfortable, so you can get about a good 3 hours on it. Then my second trip was down on when we went to family vacation. I usually ride down to vacation. We went to Destin, Florida this year for family vacation. So my wife drove, I rode, because we got the little one. And I had no complaints on the seat then. No, I wasn't hurting when I got off the bike. At the end of the day, just the typical soreness of just riding and stiff legs and stuff, stiff from not moving for a while. But yeah, that was a good run. And then my third long distance trip was Miami, back here in September, August. So not September, but the end of July, up in the 1st of August, we went. So that was a good seat. I really like this BadBoyz Cyclez seat. One modification that I did do to this seat was that when I got the seat, it was fine in the wintertime, but in the summertime, I guess you can feel like the heat come through it off the engine. So what I did was I got some heat shields, like some insulated heat shields, like something that you would put up on a car hood. It had a sticky bottom on it. So I lined that under the seat to cut some of that heat down, because I was feeling a lot of heat in my groin right here, and it was like irritating, especially if it got hot and you sitting in traffic or something like that. So that was one of the modifications that I did to this seat, because you'll feel some heat out of the tongue of the seat, and I guess it travels up through the seat and it felt, and I mean, you can feel it. So it has a little heat on it. And another thing I got in here is, I got this right here. And what this does in the summertime, when it's 100 degrees outside, this right here covers the seat like that. Got the little ties right here that you can put right here on your back passenger peg, and it also has a loop that goes around your backrest so it don't fly off, and it got it on the other side, and it sits on that seat like that. So that right there keep your seat a little comfortable, like especially when it's hot outside and that seat ain't so hot. I mean, it does keep that seat pretty cool. I said, because when I'm at work, my bike's outside and it's in direct sunlight, and I have sat on that Mustang seat when it sat outside all day, and I mean, it burned. I mean, your butt go to instantly sweating, and it's an uncomfortable ride all the way home because that seat is so hot. So now I also got that off of Amazon too. I would find the link and put it in the description also. And I would find some of that heat shrink material. I meant that heat shield material. I got a piece laying around here somewhere. Let me go find it. All right, I'm back. So now I found a piece of that heat shield material. It's looked like this, and it's on the bottom of this seat, coated like throughout the bottom of it, which you can't see. So it's made out of this, and it also has a sticky back. And what I did, I took like some alcohol and a paper towel and just kind of cleaned the bottom of the seat, and I just pretty much peeled this backing off because it's real sticky. And then I just stuck it to the bottom of the seat, and that kind of shields that heat off of your groin area a little bit. It cuts it down a good bit so you don't feel it, so it ain't too uncomfortable. But you know, you still gonna get some heat because these engines run hot, so especially in the summertime. But mostly when it's cool, it's about 83 degrees today. So when it's cool, it's pretty much comfortable ride all the way home. So no big issues on that. I think that's about it. So I appreciate y'all following me, and please like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and catch y'all on the next video. Stay gliding and keep it extra. Peace.